The Strada Institute for the Future of Work is a new research and development lab that's looking at all the changes that are coming around work.
We are involved in a lot of research, a lot of analytics and insights across the board.
As we get smarter about learning about the future of work, we're hoping that it'll undergird everything else that we do at Strada Education. There's also this important mission that we have of just clarifying an understanding of what all these forecasts mean about the future of work.
We really wanted this to be focused on helping students and working adults make that transition to the world of work, and the world of work is changing around us every day. The jobs today are not going to be the jobs of tomorrow.
We have to start building now. Where we are today, and if we try to extrapolate out to workforce 2030 or 2040,
the skills needed to keep up in any job are churning at an ever faster rate.
Technological innovations are driving a tremendous amount of change in the workforce. Some people think that 50% of the jobs are going to be made obsolete in the coming century.
And we have a crisis of underemployment in this country among college grads and college dropouts.
Individuals who have a post-secondary credential and are not using their education in their employment.
How are we going to use the new technologies that nobody had dreamed of 5 years ago?
And how is learning going to have to transform to meet the needs of that future workforce? Those are the questions that we're interested in pursuing.
There have been multiple economic revolutions throughout the history of the world, and I think the one we're living in now, this move from an analog to a digital economy, is going to be on par with the Industrial Revolution in so many ways.
If we sit back and do nothing, then there are a lot of folks who are going to be left behind.
What do we have to do right now to get ready, and how do we change?
It's going to be an ecosystem approach that solves this problem. It's not going to be one player that sort of disrupts this space magically.
What's really important here is that the folks who are going to be impacted by all this automation, by artificial intelligence, probably are the least aware of that potential impact on their work lives. And so we want to make sure that they're armed with the right kind of information for the future.
So that when students are going to school, they're getting trained for the right jobs and not for things that aren't going to exist in a couple of years.